Quick question. When you masturbate, do you enjoy it? Do you use lube? Do you look down and coddle yourself with your tears as you're lubing my tears, masturbating, life is falling apart? If so, you kill a baby penguin every time you masturbate with your tears as lube. WTC, my fault. Global warming, my fault. McDonald's, my fault. After you shake it a couple times and it still dribbles down your leg when you put it back into your boxers, my fault. Kittens dying, my fault. Obesity in America, my fault. You've never been featured? It's my fault. You haven't been laid since Christmas? It's my fault. Tom Saracen, my fault. Mike Skihan, fucking rubber duckies, my fault. Fox News, my fault. The Republican Party, my fault. Global warming, my fault. The internet failing, my fault. YouTube crashing, my fault. Pakistan and China blocking YouTube, my fault. That little, itchy, annoying scratch between your legs? Obviously my fault. Magibon, my fault. The American dollar, lower than the Canadian dollar. Obviously my fault. And you know what? Every single movie you saw that you hated, like Patch Adams with Robin Williams, my fault. All of it. Everything. I wrote the script, produced the movie, directed it, casted Robin Williams, my fault. Stickam errors, my fault. Your video won't upload, my fault. Haters, my fault. Trolls, my fault. Remember, it's all my fault. Blame me. Blame me. Blame me, you self-loathing, egotistical motherfuckers. Because it's all my fault. The hole in your condom? Batteries dying on your dildo just before you reach that moment? My fault. Blunty 3000 becoming popular on YouTube? Okay, my fault. Bob's for Kim and every other scam that happened on YouTube? Yeah, that's my fault. Masturbating with sandpaper. I don't know if you can blame me for that one. Reality television, the writer's strike, and the greed in Hollywood. Well, for fuck's sakes, if you haven't listened to me for the past year and a half, that is obviously 100% my fault. The fact you have a 2-inch penis? That's your mom's fault. 2 girls, 1 cup? My fault. Kermit the Frog masturbating on the front page of YouTube. Much to the chagrin of Jim Henson. My fault. Really bad edits? Bad camera angles? And just plain old ugly people being on cam as cam whores? That's all my fault. Granny the Troll being a shit disturber? That's Granny's fault. DCT Cool calling himself cool? That's his ego's fault. Andy McGaffigan's crappy little cute-illusion? My fault. All STDs? My fault. Ricky Ricardo not actually leaving YouTube when he said he was going to? My fault. Every banned person and suspended account ever in YouTube's history? All my fault. YouTube rejection letters? My fault. Winter with the sexy hot voice turning 52 next month? Her mother's fault. Goat not admitting that he actually likes to mount animals? Seals being clubbed in Newfoundland? My fault. The fact that baby penguins think they can fly, even they are classified as a bird, and they can't fly? That's obviously my fault. The fact that Gimme a Break Man named his dog after my wife, the evil piece of shit bastard that he is, and he's hiding in Japan? My fault. Holy Coyote having an obsession with necrophilia and coffins and nails? My fault. That Californians nominated an Austrian former action star as governor? Actually, that's your fault, you idiots. Premature ejaculation? My fault. The internet's a serious business. Skihan's fault. The Mighty Thor 1212 being a whiny little bitch? My fault. Anonymous declaring war in Scientology? Tom Cruise and John Travolta's fault. The fact that YouTube is ignoring you? My fault. New Coke? My fault. Internet terminologies like LOL, mega lols, and all that other stupid stuff? All my fault. The fact that I suckered you into watching to the end of this video? My fault.